Welcome back to Let's Talk channel with Josie. I thank you and I truly from the bottom of my heart appreciate you for watching my channel. Please subscribe to my channel and also leave me comments at the comment section. A young, smart, fearless female king by the name of Monioluwa Falowo. She was only 24 years old, only a tender age of 24 years old, when she ascended the throne of her ancestor. And the reason why she ascended the throne is because when her father, who was the former king of Ibule Soro Kingdom in Ondo State, Oba Joseph Falowo, when he passed away, the kingmaker in her kingdom asked her to become the next king. At first, she doesn't want to be the king. She doesn't want anything to do with that. I guess she was scared, or she thinks she was too young, or she doesn't know what to do or what to go about it, even though her mom is still alive. What she did was she went to the Lord with all her concern. She went to the Lord. She asked the Lord for guidance. She asked the Lord to lead her. She asked the Lord to show her the way. As the Bible said in the book of Proverbs, chapter 9, verses 10, it says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." So, King Falowo fear the Lord. I can surely say that. King Falowo fear the Lord. She didn't take the matter into herself. She didn't try to handle the situation by herself. She went to the Lord with her problem, and the Lord, being God, being Almighty, being her creator, being the one that actually want her to be on the throne, tell her it's okay. I'm guessing the Lord tell her it's okay to go ahead and be the king, or otherwise she wouldn't be the king. Like I said, at that time she was also a student at this University of Technology and Science in Ondo State. She was a student, so she went ahead and she became the king of Ibule Soro Kingdom in Ondo State. And to tell you how close she is to the Lord, how a true Christian she is, she says she does not participate in any fetish activity. She does not participate in any fetish activity. All she knows is God. And I'm guessing that she also go to church. And she also said that because she is the king of that kingdom, there's no human authority in that kingdom that is above her. The authority of the authority of the authority is her authority. Being the king, nobody can tell her, I guess, what to do or what not to do. So there's no human voice that's above her, because she is a king. And also she is so Christian, she is so close to God, that she carries her Bible. She carries her Bible. Even she carries her Bible while she's sitting on the throne. While she's sitting on the throne, she carries her Bible. So she has to be very close to God, because it's only a person who is very close to God and have an intimate relationship with God, can actually have that, that godly feeling, and the feeling that no matter what I go through, no matter what's going on in my life, no matter who is looking at me, who is happy, who is not happy, I'm right there. I'm close to God, and I'm under God's protection. I'm guessing that is her attitude, and she make it clear that there's no human voice is above her voice in the kingdom. And she also make it clear that the throne that she is sitting on, and the throne of that kingdom are only subject to the authority of God, which I interpreted as her saying that the only person or only being or only whatever that have authority above her is God himself. Beside God, there's nobody that have authority over her. So the authority over her and the authority over the kingdom and the authority over the throne is only God. So that telling you how close this young female king is to God. She does not participate in any fetish activities. I guess she doesn't worship. That could be that she doesn't worship any other god. She doesn't bow to any other god. She does not listen to any other god. She doesn't have nothing to do with any other god beside God Almighty, the God that put her on that throne. She says she has no problem wearing men clothing. As a king, she has to carry herself in certain way. As a king, she cannot wear dresses, she cannot wear skirt and blouse, she cannot wear female clothing. She has to wear men clothing. So all her clothing has to be a robe, has to be a king's robe. The robes or the agbada or the clothes that a man king will wear. So that's what she's wearing. I guess that's explain that when people come to the palace to see the king, they are expected to see maybe a man. That's a very powerful position. So she has to wear clothes that make her look more powerful, more that people can respect her, give her more respect. So she wear, I think it's probably tradition of the land that she wear men clothing. She wear men agbada. She have to dress like men. They will treat her like they treating the men. They will call her as if they were talking to men, to a man king, not a female king. She is also referred to as Kabiesi when the people from the kingdom come to the palace to speak to her. They have to address her as Kabiesi. When they come with their problems and their concern, she has to do resolution. She has to help people. She has to when people are quarreling. I'm sorry. She has to be the one to settle the quarrel. When people come to the palace to bring cases before her, they have to prostrate. It doesn't matter if they're a boy, a girl, a man, a woman, and old or young. The age and the gender does not matter. Whenever they come when they come to the palace to present a case before King Munyolua, they have to prostrate before her, because she is a real king. She is a real king. As long as she's on the throne and she's doing what all other king, either men or female, and she's doing it, she is the king. She's not a substitute. She is the real king because she's performing the duties of a real king. No kingdom put a puppet as a king. Once they decided that they're going to put her there as a king, as their ruler, as their king, she is their ruler. She is their king. She's not a puppet. She's even not a regent. I know it's called a regent or whatever. As long as you are on the throne and you are ruling as a king, you are a king. So she is a king. So when people come to the palace to bring cases before her, to bring quarrel before her, to bring something for her to settle, they have to address her as Kabiesi and they have to prostrate before her. And just like many other fearless and powerful female king before her, King Monyolua has proved that female kings can do anything that male king can do maybe even better, because female king are more patient. They think things thoroughly before they do it. They don't jump into conclusion. They don't have that, how do you say, power surge like the men king have. The female king are more subtle. They have more common sense. They have more common sense. They are peace loving female king. So when female reign as a king, the town or the kingdom benefits. There will be no war or no fighting or no much argument, because they have that maternal instinct in them, and they do better job as a king. In my opinion, the female king do better job as a king than male king does. And Oba Falowo, the female king Oba Falowo, has also called on the government to fix the road and to extend the currently road that they were fixing, to extend it into her community, so that she said that because a better road to a community will lead to a better economy. People can come here and build houses and bring businesses. And when people are going to, farmers are going to their farm, or people are going to their work, to their job, there will be a better road for them to walk on. A better road bring a better business. So she has called on the government to pave the road to her community, to make the community more better. And also, according to the reports, she also had reached out to other organizations and other powerful people in order to help her community. So she already been helping her community. She already been acting as a productive king. She hit the ground running. She doing she's doing a good job being a young king. And also she had also staged protest against some company who are trying to take advantage of her community. So she staged protest against those company, and to let them know that Ibulesoro community, Ibulesoro kingdom, it's not a kingdom that you can mess with. They have king, they have right, and you can't just come to my kingdom while me, the king, is there and trying to take advantage of my people. So that's where she stands, and that make a good king. If she can, at her age, she can do that for her community. That means she cares about her community. That means she cares about her kingdom. That means she thinks as a king, because she wrote that when her father was alive, she watched her father, the way her father ruled the kingdom. She watched the way her father solve problem and solve issue and interact with the people in the kingdom. And so she does the same thing, but she said with the help of her chiefs and others, they also help her to deal with whatever issue that is facing the kingdom. When people come to the palace to look for solution, to ask for advice, her chiefs and the chiefs and the others, they surrounded her, they help her out, and everything turned out perfectly for her. And I'm pretty sure that King Falowo Monioluwa has the support of Almighty God, who is her creator, and Almighty God, who is the one that put her on the throne. And she also had the support of all other female kings in the kingdom. She also had their support. She had the support of all the female princesses. You have the support of all the female princesses. Therefore, all the female kings in the land had the support, prayer, and admiration of all princesses in the world who has been overlooked, degraded, passed over, and deprived of their proper place on the throne of their ancestor, just because they are female. Some princesses, because you are a female, some kingdom overlook you. They say, oh, female cannot be king, blah 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 blah. So all these female kings that's on the throne, we pray for them. They have support of the princesses who didn't have a chance to ascend the throne of their father. So you have our support, you have their support and their prayer. And let me tell you, all eyes is on you. This is for the princesses, for the kings, for the female kings. All eyes are on you, King Follower. All eyes on you. I pray that you will rule wisely. I pray that you will rule wisely. Okay, because I was thinking, what are the historians are going to write about you in the future? Are you going to be one of the are they going to write about you as one of the greatest female king in Africa, along with Nefertiti and others? Are they going to write that about you? So I said to all the female king in the land, don't be afraid, don't be scared. Just as men can easily go on the throne and rule as a king, the female princesses can also go on the throne and rule as a king. And you are the hope of the future. You are proving that what a man can do, a woman or a female can even do it better. You are on the throne of your ancestor. You are ruling. You are doing you're doing a wonderful job, and keep doing it, because things have to change. A female, other kingdom can see what you're doing, and they should be ashamed. I'm not going to say ashamed of themselves. All other kingdom can see what you're doing, and they should learn from you, from your kingdom, and no, wait a minute, a female can also do this job, this work. A female can also be a king. They come from the line of the king. They are the king's daughters. If the man can rule, why can't the woman rule? So I thank you for doing a wonderful job as a female king. May God bless all the female king, and may your reign be long and peaceful. So if anybody have a comment, please send me a comment the comment section. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.